Hello, I'm John Sichon, Rapper reporter for the Visayas, and I'm here right now in Compostela town, specifically in Barangay Kabadyangan, where residents were very much affected by Typhoon Tino's landfall on Tuesday, November 4. What you're looking at right now is a very desolate area where families used to stay, where there used to be houses and infrastructures. Behind me is the Kotkot River, which ended up affecting the lives of families in Liloan town and Compostela town. What we're looking at actually right behind us used to be a road, or at least a section of a road. And we're gonna be asking the locals here how they're doing, what's their experience, and just for context, as we passed by here, residents were struggling with a lack of water, lack of electricity, and a lack of signal, but they're still trying to make things work. They're washing off the mud and dirt off of their appliances. They're trying to at least get a sense of normalcy by going around, talking to each other, and of course, asking their relatives how they're doing as well, their neighbors. So we're gonna head to that area over there in our background. If you can see, that's where a lot of the houses were washed away during the onslaught of Typhoon Tino.
Wa may magdahom ani ka kadaghan tubig ang iyang ibuhos kay ana naman bidinis bagyo katong bagyong Odette wa man kayo may casualty dinhi.
Mas grabe ang epekto karon, sir, kaysa sa linog.
Para nako og ako'y pabuton dili puira kuan lang may pang naigos linog kay humas linog daghan mapunit pa daghan pa magag mapunit kini wa baboy mga among mga panginabuhi kay kasagaran diri agriculture diri man ni namuhig baboy wa gigibilin kini karon grabe kina mag back to zero kagyud mga sakyanan di na managan ako naglakaw na lang ay mga sakyanan. Ang among panginahanglan gidiri para sa angay mutabang tubig, pagkaon. Mao nay primary na mo nga panginahanglan. Unya ug do na mo ikatabang diretso. Ayaw yagi ana diha mga koordinator kay gahapon dunay nang hatag og pan. Wa gi pan abot na mo dito. Dito na natong tuas bungtod og puyo. Mao na akong yung taon dunay utabang na mo ayaw ipagi og mahimo diretso na mo sa sitio Tuhob, Barangay Kabadyangan, Liloan.
Ano ba ang na-experience nyo dito nung paglindol?
Lindol, hindi naman ka kusog at saka walang damages dito nung nagkalindol. Ngayon lang ito na baha, ito ang nadanasan nitong lugar nito. Na ganito ka flash flood ba yan?
Flash flood.
Oh.
Pero apektado ba yung mga taga dito nung
malaking apekto.
yung sa lindol?
Oh, malaki.
Malaki?
Oh.
Ba't mo nasabi po?
Kasi lahat naman dito mga tao kasi karanas ng lindol.
May mga bahay ba na nasira?
Ang iba may nasira, pero hindi maraming nasisira.
Ngayon sa sa nangyari na typhoon, si Typhoon Tino, ano bang nangyari dito?
Ito, plus flood na talaga. Grabe din talaga ang danas dito sa tao. Lahat ng tao dito. Nawawas out ang mga bahay. Malaking bahay na nawawala dito.
May mga kamag-anak ba kayo, mga neighbors na wash out din yung
Oo.
bahay nila?
Dito. Yan ang mga bahay na yan dyan, nakalira na yan. Kita po, sira na ang kalsada. Dyan yan, lahat yan. Wash out, pati dito kung nakapasok ka dyan sa looban na yan. Plus na wala na ang mga bahay dyan.
Sa tingin niyo ba makakabangon pa ba yung mga tao?
Mas matagal na, sir. Matagal makabangon ito. Matagal. Kasi makikita mo ang mga kabahayan dyan. Lapno na ba? Yung yung mga ganito. Na bungaran mo dyan sa mga bahay. Napasok na. Hindi na mahirapan na makabahon. Matagal. Makaahon man sila pero matatagalan kita. Hirap.
So there you have it. Some areas have recovered, other areas have not, especially here in Compostela town and Liloan town, which are neighboring towns. They're in the mid-north, which means they're not very close to where the Bogo Fault is, which is where the epicenter of the earthquake was. But still, in some areas here in Compostela, specifically in Barangay Kabadyangan, their sitios are very much isolated. They have no access to electricity, no access to water, and no access to signal as well. So it's very hard for them to contact their relatives, to contact people they care for. And in these areas, a lot of the roads are very much blocked because of landslides, because of debris, because of the land collapsing, because of the sheer force coming from the flash floods that were hitting this river here. So this is the Kutkut-Lusaran River. And now residents are slowly evacuating from the sites of from where they belong. Some of them already lost their houses because of the earthquake. Some of them still have some of their houses, but were soon washed away by the floods brought by Typhoon Tino. And other residents here still have their houses, but most of their houses are either full of mud, full of dirt, so that they don't have clear access to water, so it's very difficult for them to come back to their homes. So now we are going to still give you guys updates on other areas, especially in the northernmost parts of Cebu. In Compostela town, we're here because there's a high casualty count, and the numbers just keep on rising. But the last time we heard coming from the Cebu provincial government, it was around 23, and the numbers will just continue to rise, and we'll just continue to keep watching and make sure that you guys are updated on the situation on the ground. Once again, I'm John Sichon, Rappler, Cebu.